to jump on and talk about the different treatments that you want to be booking in autumn, winter, as opposed to spring, summer. So we've got Jess, our head of education, back with us, and wanted to just basically go through why it is that we would be changing these up, or why we recommend to do this.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes in summer we want to be more cautious because especially here in Australia with our hot sun, we are more exposed and more susceptible to burning and things like that. So if we're doing any really high active treatments or treatments that we need to prep that little bit more for, sometimes, you know, we want to save them for those winter months. So we know that we're not going to get any, you know, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, excess sun damage or pigmentation that's occurring, or burning or complications. We're really trying to reduce the complications that we're going to get in the skin.
So it's mainly, I guess, about the sun and the season in that way.
Definitely, definitely.
Okay, amazing. So what should we be, or what should people be encouraging their clients to get on and book now?
Yeah, so now is the time. Think of your lasers and your IPLs, definitely your hair removal, because we know we can't really do the hair removal in summer because we've got that tan skin, so we can't work on that skin. So now as we're starting to drop that tan, this is when we're going to do that hair removal, or even our skin rejuvenation treatments. Think of your IPLs and your lasers resurfacing on the face.
Because you've got that baby skin coming through. You don't want it to then, okay.
We still always make sure we've got our sunscreen on and our anti-inflammatories and our tyrosine inhibitors and things like that, but we're really don't have to be as cautious, and we've got that perfect time is now.
Yeah, right.
The other one that I love is RF needling and needling in general.
Oh yes, of course.
So we always want to make sure that we aren't doing those high aggressive treatments, even though you don't have to be too aggressive with your RF needling and your needling. It's still that element of complication with that risk of sun damage.
And you still are essentially, you're still creating those micro wounds or creating that kind of controlled trauma to the skin. So even though they're not necessarily aggressive, it is definitely something that's that little step further than just your skin
100%, 100%. And then we've got to, sometimes we might need to prep a little bit more and put a bit more actives into the skin.
Yeah, I know for I have organised my skin needling to be in this season, conveniently. But I know that for that I needed to up my retinol use before. So I guess that's essentially what you're saying. That's why it's timely to do it now.
100%. And you were concerned with pigmentation. I hope you don't mind me telling everyone.
Pigmentation.
But if we are trying to combat pigmentation and do those needling treatments in summer, it's like trying to fight that losing battle.
Yes, of
so
course.
you're taking out that one element, this is the perfect time to do it. We're not fighting that sun that's causing that excess pigmentation from occurring again. Definitely let's look at peels. So this is what we call peeling season.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so peeling season is now the time. Start on your, even though we do have a bit of sun at the moment, start on those lower peels, so then when we get into peak winter, we're ready for those higher strength peels. And we know that there's not going to be that sun there, and we can do those higher peels, those more resurfacing peels, and tackle those harder conditions. So now is peeling season, guys. So start prepping your clients for their treatments to accelerate their results.
Absolutely. Well, on that note, get everyone booked
ready.
We're ready to go. Thank you. Thanks, Jess.